Hey there, everyone. How you doing today? So as promised, I'm going to keep adding material to the private money section of our course. Again, this course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, has got over 1,000 people who've signed up. And what I'm doing now is I'm adding content. So if you've already bought the course, congratulations, you get all of this for free. I originally was going to put myself on a clock to get something done, but that is less fun for me. So what I will be doing is I will be adding materials to this course, like this video. I will be adding guest speakers, as in Jason and April and Anna and Jonathan. And then when I think I'm done, when I think this section is complete, I will be raising the price. But good news is you can buy it now. You can get them piecemeal as they come out for $199 and get the Facebook group and get all these other things as well. So let me bring this up. This particular presentation is about one of the last private money deals I did. I want to talk about the setup, kind of step 0, how you go from there. What are the steps in the process? There's a couple of pictures just so you can see it's a real asset, and just walk this through. This video, you can measure it and understand what Jason did. It's just more samples of real deals getting done with private money. So let me share this. Make this a little bit bigger. And if you don't know already, which you probably do if you follow me, this is Jimbo. He's a little chatterbox this morning, so you may hear him. I'm not sure how sensitive this mic is. So here's the deal. This is details on my last private money deal. Move my picture over here. So here's kind of a review of the process, right? Again, hopefully what you're seeing in this private money section is raising private money, or being skilled enough, experienced enough to raise private money, starts with documenting you know what you're doing. You don't get interested in real estate, get excited, think, hey, if I only had money, I can do deals. No, you need to become an experienced and knowledgeable in your market. Even if you have no money, you can do the work. You can document it. As in fact, you're watching this in my course, just execute step 1. Document everything going on. Find good deals, find great deals, document, build your network, all of that stuff. You can do it. Yes, I do want you to believe that you can raise money, private money, if you have none of your own. Absolutely possible. But you must do the work. Do the work. Don't just sit down and go, oh, woe is me if I only had money. No, go build your skills. Do the work. I promise you, if you do the work and you find a great deal, money will show up if you've done what we talk about. You need to learn your market, build your team, and document your growing experience. And you need to be running down deals. In the beginning, step 1 of the course, building this spreadsheet, running down deals. Hey, I found 123 Main Street. It's this, it's worth that. I had so-and-so bid it, blah, blah, blah. Just document, document, document. It will take time and consistent effort, but money or dollars will eventually show up. So for example, here's a house. This is one of the last house we did. That's the before picture. If you've been watching the channel, you know my afters are always the same pictures. You need to spend months documenting deals. Even if they're not yours, you need to document why it would have been a good deal. You need to understand and communicate, hey, is this an A, B, or C remodel? If you're taking my course, you know what that means, right? An A means nothing. It's turnkey. B means maybe carpet paint. C is total gut. So document, get ballpark figures. You need to understand what ARV is. What, and go through that over and over, right? This house was this house is that, this is what happens. Document, document, document. You need to build a track record, right? You need to document this and document that. Back in 2010, when I was very active with private money, I would document every single house we did. Before, after, lessons learned, pictures, all of that. Keep moving. The more you document, the greater and sooner your ability to raise capital. Think about that. The more you document your learning process, the greater your ability to raise capital, because people will invest in you before they invest in a deal. Friends and family will invest in you before they invest in a deal. Most people think it's the deal first and the operator second. Private money, that is wrong. Learn your market, do the work. And if you haven't yet, buy the course. It tells you how. And again, it may take 6 months, but again, 6 months in the grand scheme of things, go back and watch Jason's video. He's now raised millions of dollars. He runs his entire business on private capital. The guy's killing it, doing 20, 30, 40 transactions a year, all on private money because he did the work. I'm going to go find Jason's original interview on my channel, which was done probably 2 years ago. And I'm going to try to post that in the group. Let me go find that. Let me take that action item. I'm going to find that and load this in this group because it's amazing. So here's the deal. That's the first house. So again, we purchased it for 100 grand. I think it was actually 98. Asking price was 120. It had the right stuff wrong with it. And again, this was in the MLS. Again, people, it was hard to do deals in the MLS. We got this deal in January and we got it for almost 20% under asking. We closed with cash in 8 or 9 days. We had a tenant there that we needed to vacate. So we had a tenant there we needed to vacate. So we couldn't start remodel right away. So it started 3-month delay. So we wanted to borrow the 100 grand from someone so we could keep our capital moving, right? So we leveraged the 6 and 20 program. Again, if you're in my course, which you are, I've already given you the note for the 6 and 20 program. I've talked about the pieces and parts of it. Again, I spent thousands of dollars creating that note. And again, it's in this program as a sample for you. 6% interest only, 20% of profit. People love it. So again, the payment is $500 a month on 100 grand, right? 6% of 100 grand is 6 grand divided by 6 grand by 12 is 500. And of course, the lender will get 20% of the profit. So here you go. Step 2, just blow this out. Oh, so step 2 is we're going to pay the owner $500 a month. Because again, right, the first 3 months, we're just waiting for the tenant to leave. 500 for the lender, 500 for the lender, 500 for the lender. Property was vacated in March. Great. Then we're going to go spend 20 to 25 grand turning it around. We're going to make it into pride of ownership. On my channel on YouTube, you can go and look at all my walkthroughs. They're usually 90 seconds long. And then we're going to rent this house out. Ultimately selling this house for 160 to 170. We're going to pay the private lender back. And then based on how the numbers shake out, they'll get between $5,000 and $6,000 extra. That's the 20% profit. So why did we do all of this? Again, I think it's clear. First and foremost, we put our money at risk first. We paid all the repair money in this one. I think it was 25 grand. This property needed 90 days roughly because it was tenant occupied. So we wanted to keep our 100 grand moving. So we bought it, got our money back from a lender, right? A private lender, one of our friends, so we can keep it moving. Our friends are getting annualized returns north of 20%, which is pretty awesome. And then we, selfishly speaking, we're earning 80 to 100% on our money. Because again, if we make 20 grand, but we invested 25 and you annualize that, that's a pretty healthy return. So in the end, do me a favor, if you haven't yet, which you probably have, subscribe to my channel. Greatly appreciate it. Again, let me know what questions you have about private money because they are here for you. And of course, have a wonderful day. More stuff coming. Take care. Bye-bye.